All right, so let's stand up. We'll start by warming up, doing some shoulder shrugs. Let's just get our arms moving, shoulders moving, loosen our neck. So you're just taking it up, and then you're gonna do a circle down and back. Remember, just keep that weight balanced between your big toe, little toe, and heel, so you're nice and tall. Pull that belly button in towards your spine a little bit to engage your core. One more up and back, then we reverse it. We'll take it up and bring it forward, allowing the shoulders to come together and down. Take it up and around. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Let's do our angels, our standing angels. We're gonna take our arms up and then pull our elbows down and back towards our back pockets. I inhale to take it up. I exhale, just slow lower down, pulling it down and in. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, back down, nice and controlled. Remember, keep those shoulders in line with the elbows. Don't let the arms come forward. Keep it all in one plane. Let's do two more up and pull it straight down and back. One more, inhale, take it up and exhale, down and back. Now we're gonna do some forward and backward bending. You can either choose to use the weights or put them down. We'll start by arms up overhead. I want you to control the descent of the weights as you round up and over, reaching towards the ground. So we're gonna inhale, then exhale. Tuck your chin, reach, 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 reach. Try to control the arms as you reach towards the ground. Inhale at the bottom, then exhale all the way back up, pulling the belly button in towards your spine as the arms go up overhead. Again, inhale, exhale, round down. Nice big curling. Tuck that chin, pull the belly button in. Inhale at the bottom and exhale all the way back up, stretching tall. Now put the weights in the small of your back and let's arch back. So you're just gonna inhale, exhale, lean and lengthen long and back up. We're just stretching everything up. One more time. Let those hips go forward, stretch and up. Now let's go side to side. Our arms are up. We're gonna inhale, exhale, lean, trying to keep those arms parallel with each other, and then back up to the other side. Stretch, 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 and up. Think long with your body. Even though you're side bending, you're staying long and tall, and up. One more, stretch, 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 and back up. All right, with this, we're gonna take our weights together and start with some small figure eights. I want you to bend your knees slightly, softening those knees. My feet are slightly wider than my hips. We're gonna start by doing small figure eights, shifting our hips side to side, moving the weights in a little figure eight pattern here. Shifting, getting things moving. All right, let's do bigger ones. So now we're gonna make them wider. Okay, just trying to warm up our arms and our hips again. Nice wide figure eights. Now we're gonna pretend we're rowing. So now we're gonna take it down and back and then down. So it goes up high with the hands, driving the elbow down and back. We're shifting into the hip, our elbow drives down and then to the other side, good. And back, good. Down and up, down, up. One more each way, down and the other way, down and up. Good. From here, we're gonna stand tall and just do some arm raises with a lateral opening, if you want to call it. So it's going to look like this. Raise the arm and go lateral with those arms, and then together and back down. Remember, stay tall. As you raise it up, don't arch back. Stay tall, and then open wide, in and back down. We inhale, exhale to open, inhale to close, exhale down. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale down. 3 more. We go wide, together, and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, down. Last one, open, close, and down. From here, I want you to put one weight down. We're gonna start with some single leg exercises. We will try to do all of them on one side and then switch and do them on the other side. I'm gonna start with my right leg down. We're gonna do circles, 10 circles on one side. If you can remember, if you're going clockwise with your hands with the right leg down, you'll reverse the circle when we get to the left leg, okay? So we'll start here, 10 circles. We're gonna progress to some overhead presses on one leg, and then some single leg reaches, where we reach down and back up, okay? Here we go. So I'm standing on my right leg. We'll do 10 of these, and then we'll do 5 of the other things. Here we go. We're gonna circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't put your foot down. Keep the foot flexed. Knee is up, and we punch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, I'm turning sideways to show you. We're going to reach down to the floor and then come back up and punch up. So that's 1. We reach down to the floor. We come back up into our march and punch up for 2. Again, we go down and up and punch for 3. We go down, keep that balance, come up, march that leg up and punch. 1 more time. We go down, we bring it up, we punch it up. Other side, on your left leg. We will repeat that. Remember, keep that knee up at 90 degrees, foot is flexed. So we go the other way with our circles. Here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If your left leg is down, you hold the weight in your left hand. My elbow is pointed forward, and I punch up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to go into our deadlift. I'm here. I'm going to reach down to the ground, come up, and punch it up for 1. Focus on that balance, nice and controlled with the leg, and punch. Remember, get your stability, slow it down so you're not too wobbly. And up for 3. Take it down, control, 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 pull the belly in, and come back up for 4. 1 more. You should feel that left leg working if you're balancing on that leg to create your stability with all these exercises. And up. Perfect. Now we're going to hold our one weight in our hand and do our paint the rainbow exercise. The way it looks is we twist, we lunge it down, we take our arms up, and we twist to the other side. We will do 10 of those to each side. So if you want to use 2 weights, then go for it and use 2. But I'm going to stick with 1 for now. Wide feet. Start with your feet slightly turned out. My weight is at my chest. I'm going to turn to my right, drive my left knee down, take the weight up, and pivot to the other side. And back up. We're doing 10 total. So go down and up and drive it down and up. Remember, think about that torso. Keep the torso vertical. Resist the urge to want to lean forward. Down and up. Again, down, up. Really drive that weight up overhead. 1 more each way. We go down, up, and down, and up. Very good. We're going to grab both weights now, okay? So we have a series of 4 exercises that we will do twice. The first one, I'll just demonstrate them all real quick. We're going to do the hide-ins, where we lunge and jump side to side. The key is to keep your hips level. If you jump and let your hip come out, you're going to create other hip problems you don't need. You want your hips to be level. From there, we're going to take our weights up overhead, 1 leg out, and we're going to pull in for 5 on each side with those. Then we're going to go into a squat and just lift the weights up by lifting the heels up. And then we're going to go into some skier swings. So a skier swing is down and up, okay? So we will do the hide-ins, 10 of those. The hip hinging, 5 on each side. The skier swings, 10, and the heel raises, 10, okay? All right, here we go. We will repeat this twice. So think about getting your heart rate up and not resting too much in between. All right, we're going to start for 1, 2, watch your balance every time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now sideways, one leg is out behind in a stagger stance. My weights are up overhead. I'm pulling my elbows and knees together and then kicking them back out. 5 on each side here. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. My arms are out and I pull my knee in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, wide stance, knees and toes pointed forward. I squat down and I lift my heels and my arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay tall with your trunk. 8, 9, 10. Now skier swings. I'm turning sideways to show you. We go down and drive our hips and arms up for 10. Here we go. 1 and 2. Drive forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We repeat again. Tight ends for the second time, 10 each way. Catch your breath and let's get started. 1, 2. Catch your balance each time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drive that knee up. 8, 9, 10. Turning sideways, going into my staggered stance. My arms start up overhead and I pull the knee in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Arms are up overhead. Knee and leg is straight in the back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heel raise with arm raise. Wide stance with your legs. Get into your squat. Weights in front. We lift heels and arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift high with those heels. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, skier swings. Remember, really sit into those hips. My feet are about hip distance apart here. I'm going to sit down and back and drive it up for 1. Down, 2. Down, 3. This is a hip driving exercise. The arms are just moving with it, gaining the momentum from the thrust. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rest. All right, good job. We got one more exercise before we go into kneeling. We're just going to work the back side of our shoulders. We're going to go into a hip hinge and do some arm raises out to the side to straight arm raises back. What I want you to do is make sure that your back is flat. If you need to put one leg back to support your back, that's fine, or you can stay in this hip hinge position. Okay, so we'll do 10 total or 5 of each. I'm going to go wide, pulling the elbows and shoulder blades together in the back, and then pull straight back with my arms. Okay? 10 total here. Pull the belly button in to support your spine. We're going to go 1, and then pull back for 2, and 3. Pull back 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Let's go into kneeling. Get some water if you need to. We'll just start with a little bit of stretching while we're in kneeling. All right, so I'm holding my weights. I'm going to do 5 side bends to each side. I'm tall with my trunk, pulling my belly in. So just bend and stretch down and up for 1. Stay to one side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. And go. Make sure you stay in one plane. Don't rotate your body. Nice and tall. 2 more. Down. And 1 more. Down and up. We're going to do hip hinging with a tricep press. My weights are going to go behind my head. My elbows are forward. I don't want the elbows out this way. Elbows forward. We will hip hinge back and then straighten our arms and our hips as we go tall. We're going to try 10 of these. If it hurts to do this, then just do small ones. It doesn't have to be a big hip hinge all the way down and back up. All right, or you can just stand here and do tricep press. You don't even need to do the hip hinge. Let's do 10 of these. We sit back and come up for 1, back for 2, back 3, back 4, back, straighten those arms, 5, remember elbows pointed forward, 6, 7, don't let the elbows go wide, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Let's put the weights to the side. We're going to do some shin boxes and then some half kneeling. Shin box, remember, one knee is bent in front, one knee is behind. Put a cushion or a pillow underneath your bottom if it's too difficult to do. All right, from here, we're coming up to stretch our hips and back down. 5 on each side. This is 2, and down, and 3, down, 4, down, and 1 more for 5, and down. Other side. We swivel, and here we go. 1, and down, 2, down, 3, and 4, and 5, and down. We're going to go into our half kneeling. We're going to have one knee down, one knee up. Remember, your foot should be in line with the knee that's down. I have my left leg up. I'm going to hold my weight in my right hand. I'm going to keep my torso nice and vertical. Okay, so just make sure you're on that tightrope with those legs. And we're just going to take our arm out to the side, 6 on each side. So you'll raise it up to shoulder level and back down. And we'll start right now for 1 and 2. You can put your hand on your hip if that's easier. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch sides. Bring the other leg in front. So my right foot is in front. I'm holding the weight in my left hand. I'm squeezing my left glute and it's engaging my inside thigh muscle, which is my adductor. Your hand can go on your hip if you want. And we go for 1. Stay tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good. Put the weight down. What I want you to do is you're going to put one leg out to the side so that it's in line with your knee. And I'm just going to have you sit back to stretch your adductor on the leg that's straight. Just sit back, hold it for a little bit, and then come forward. My foot is directly forward on the leg that's straight. I sit back, hold it there, and then come back up to stretch. You can just work through the range. You can hold it in a spot if it's super tight on one side or one part of that. Let's do 2 more. Just sit back and stretch. And tall. Last one. Nice stretch in that adductor. And back up. Other side. Switch so the other foot is pointed straight. Your knee is straight. And sit back and stretch that hip. One side is always tighter than the other. The further you stretch that foot away from your knee, the bigger the stretch you will feel. 2 more. You can hang out in one position if you want, if it feels really good to you. Last one. Just sit back, nice big stretch here. And back up tall. Moving on to our backs, make sure that you have your band ready to go. Okay, so what we will do, we'll start with our breathing, but again, keep your band near you. All right, we're in our neutral position of our spine, meaning our feet are in line with our sit bones. My tailbone is heavy, slight arch in my back. Put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, so you can make sure that your chest stays quiet and you just have diaphragmatic breathing happening. I want you to inhale through your nose and expand your belly up. And then exhale, blow out, and just let your belly sink down and in. Again, minimal chest activity. I inhale and expand my belly up. And exhale, blow out, letting that belly sink down and in. 3 more. Inhale and expand. And exhale, blow. Inhale and expand. And exhale, blow. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, blow all the way out like you're blowing through a straw, letting the belly sink down and in. Now moving to our pelvis, we're going to start by inhaling in neutral, then exhale, roll back pubic bone to ribs, flattening your back slightly into the mat. Make sure your knees are parallel with each other. Inhale, release back out. Again, exhale, roll back pubic bone to ribs. The glutes stay quiet here. And release back out. One more. Roll back pubic bone to ribs, flattening the back, feeling a stretch in that lumbar spine, and then releasing back out. We'll start with our segmental bridge, and then we'll do some other things from there. I'm going to hold my band, put some tension in it. We'll start by lifting up and pulling the band down towards our hips as we lift, okay? I want you to inhale in neutral. Then exhale, roll back, lifting off, pushing through your whole foot, and then separating the band slightly as it reaches your hips and knees. And then slowly lower back down, one segment at a time, bringing the band up overhead. Inhale, exhale, round back, lift off, push through that whole foot. Don't forget the big toe. Keep tension in the band as you pull it down. Inhale, then exhale, slow lower all the way down. Take a look at your knees, make sure they're parallel. Inhale, exhale, lift. Keep those knees parallel with each other. Don't let them go in or out too much. Inhale and exhale, back down one segment at a time and bring your arms up overhead. Okay, from here, we're gonna go onto our tippy toes. My knees are gonna be together. Knees and ankles are cinched together. My heels are lifted. And what we'll do is we're gonna lift up onto our, lift our bottom up. As we lift, we'll separate the band apart. 5 of these on our tippy toes and then 5 on our heels. I inhale, exhale, lift up and pull the band apart. It's gonna come right at my chest level. And then slowly take it back down as you lower your bottom down. Again, lift and take it up. Squeeze those inner thighs together and then slow lower down. Inhale, exhale, lift, lengthen those arms long, squeeze those glutes, and down. 2 more, then we switch. Inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze those inside ankles. You should feel those inside ankle bones stay connected. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, lift, and lengthen, keeping it there, and then lowering back down. That's really hard to squeeze those inner thighs and ankles. Now we're moving to the heels. My toes are now flexed. My knees are still cinched together. We will do 10 of these a little bit faster. So we're going to inhale, exhale, just lift up and back down. I'm still pulling the band apart. And lift for 2, and down, and 3, and down, and 4, and 1 more for 5, and down. All right, from here, we are going to put the band around 1 foot, and we'll do a single leg bridge into a series of exercises on one side. All right, so I have the band nice and flat around my foot. I'm gonna hold the band like I'm holding a microphone. It's coming outside of the thumb part of my hand. Elbows are cinched down at my side. Whoops, there we go. All right, we'll start with bridges. We're gonna do 5 single leg bridges on one side, and then we'll do 3 other exercises before we switch to the left leg. Here we go. I'm going to inhale, exhale, just push the band up as you lift your bottom up for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Lower your bottom down, and now you're going to bend your knee and kick it out for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Keep it straight, take it up to vertical, and just push straight down with a straight knee. I push for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Take it up, and now circles for 5. If you need to wrap the band around your hand, maybe your hand's getting tired, certainly do that. All right, we're gonna push down, go out to the side, and back up, keeping the knee straight. So down, around, and up. Remember, the pelvis needs to stay level here. Out and up. Watch that left knee. That should stay vertical and not move as you move your right leg. Down, around, and up. 1 more time. Down, around, and up. Let's switch legs. We will repeat that series on the left leg. We'll start with our bridges. So bend your knee on your right leg so it's nice and supported to lift your bottom up. We'll do 5. I inhale, exhale, lift for 1 and 2. Keep those elbows fixed at your side. 3, drive the foot to the ceiling. 4 and 5. Bend your knee in and kick it out at 45 degrees. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it up to vertical and kick it down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now move to circles, keeping the hips level, keeping your right knee straight up to the ceiling. So I push down, I take it out to the side and back up for 1. Down, around for 2. Down and around for 3. Down and around for 4. Down and around for 5. Rest. Let's just put the band to the side for a sec and stretch our hamstrings before we move to the next thing. I'm going to hold the back of my leg and just stretch my leg, pulling my toes towards my head, and then bend my knee back and relax. Again, I'm keeping my knee fixed and I'm just straightening it out to stretch my hamstring, my sciatic nerve a little bit, and back down. 1 more. Stretch it out nice and long and relax down. Other side. Hold the back of your knee, pull your knee into your chest and stretch and release. Again, stretch, really pull those toes towards you. You'll get an extra stretch that way and relax. 1 more, stretch and pull it up and lower it down. Let's bring our knees together, arms out to the side, and just let your legs fall to the side now to stretch everything through your hips and torso. Squeeze those knees together, bring them back to center by pushing your spine into the floor 1 segment at a time. Now to the other side, stretch and lengthen, squeezing the knees. Inhale and exhale all the way back to center. 1 more each way. Let your legs fall. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Then exhale, blow through your mouth and push your spine into the floor to drive the knees to vertical. Other side, let it fall. Inhale and exhale. Really push that spine down. Bring your knees back to center. So you wanted that to be more of a core-driven exercise rather than the knees just flopping side to side. We're going to go back to our band now and put both feet into the band. So we're kind of replicating what we did on the single leg, but we're going to do it with both legs. We'll start by kicking out onto our diagonal. You can choose to lift your head up if you want to get more core activation. I have my legs in tabletop, meaning 90 degrees at my hips and knees. I tuck my chin and lift my head, and I kick out for 1, and back in, and 2, and in. Keep that back nice and flat, pulling the pubic bone towards your ribs. Okay, really flatten your back so you don't hurt it. 3 more. 1, and 2, and 3. Keep your legs straight. Now take it up to vertical. We're going to just kick our legs down to 45 now. I inhale, exhale down for 1. And up. The lower you kick, the more you will feel your belly engage. You can lift your head if you want and try to keep your back nice and flat. Remember, this shouldn't hurt your back, so you limit the amount of range that you push down with your legs so your back stays stable. 2 more. Down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Keep your legs here. You're going to switch your hand placement. We're going to do the 100 pulsing with our arms. Again, you can lift your head if you want it to be more challenging. I'm going to wrap the band around my hand just to have a better grip. All right. So we will do a 50 count here. We're just pulsing with the arms like we're slapping mud. I'm going to, if it's too much, you can bend your knees as well. All right. I'm going to tuck my chin, lift my head, and start my pulses. I inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and blow 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and blow 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and blow 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Very good. All right, from here, we're gonna go onto our stomachs. We'll start with our breaststroke prep, just to stretch our upper backs. My hands are going to be on the ground. My forearms are connected to the ground. Feet and hips are in line with your sit bones. I'll start by setting my shoulders down and back. I inhale, then I exhale, push through my entire forearm as I press up. My gaze is looking at the floor in front of me. Inhale, then exhale, slow lower down, nice and controlled all the way down. Let's try it again. Inhale, exhale, keep that chin tucked slightly and really press through those arms and extend your upper body and down. Remember, this is not full spinal extension. We're just going to the bottom rib, only lifting to the height of the bottom rib. Press and lift and lengthen all the way up, and then slowly take it back down. Moving into swan dive prep, we're gonna put our hands here. They're at my shoulders or kind of at my chest level. My elbows are up and pointed back. Now my legs are wide and feet are turned out. I'm going to inhale here and then press all the way up into full spinal extension, keeping the ears away from the shoulders. I inhale, then I exhale and slowly control my descent. All right, nice control here. Inhale, pull the shoulders down and back. Exhale, lengthen and lift and come all the way up. Pull the belly in and then back down. Let's do one more here. Inhale, exhale, press and lift and lengthen. Pull the stomach in. Push through those arms, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, and then exhale, back down. Let's sit back into child's pose and get a nice stretch. I'm just gonna sit back, take my arms up overhead, pull my belly button towards my spine. Inhale, and exhale, blow. Just really draw the belly button in, rounding the small of your back. Take a nice deep breath again. Inhale, and exhale, blow. We're gonna go up into quadruped now. I want you to grab your band and we're gonna put it around your foot. I'm gonna put it around my left foot so you can see what I'm doing. Remember, you want it to be nice and flat so that the band doesn't bunch up when we do our exercises. I'm pulling the band between my legs and I will grab it with each hand. All right. I have it in my hand. We'll start with some kicks first. My back is flat as if I could hold a glass on there without tipping it. All right, we're gonna inhale, exhale, kick it out for 1. Let's do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, and on the last one, I want you to hold it here. We're gonna pulse it up to the ceiling with a straight knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bend and rest. We'll try that again. We kick it out and we pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend and rest. One more time. We kick it out and we pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend and rest. Now we're gonna do our bird dog. The band is around my left foot. I'm holding the band in my right hand and I will lengthen my right arm out. I inhale, exhale, lengthen, and back down. Again, inhale, exhale, lengthen out, and down. We have 3 more here. Lengthen, opposite arm and leg, and down. And for 2, and down. 1 more, kick it out, and back down. Let's switch sides. You're gonna put it around your opposite foot. Make sure it's flat again so it doesn't slide. That sometimes is the hardest part, is just getting the band situated for this exercise. All right. I have it around my foot. I'm securing it in each hand. We'll start with just kicking the leg out. Remember, my knees are underneath my hips, shoulders, and wrists are in alignment. I kick out and back down for 1, and out for 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. I keep it straight and I pulse for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend it in and rest. 2 more like that. I kick it out and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down and rest. Last one, I take it out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. I have the band around my right foot. I'm gonna grip the one that's the band in my left hand and lengthen it long into our bird dog. I inhale, exhale, lengthen for 1, and back. and 2, and down. 3, really pull the belly in so you're not arching your back too much. 4, and 5, and rest. Put the band to the side. Let's just do some cat stretch while we're here. So we're going to inhale, then exhale. Pubic bone to ribs, and just round through your spine, allowing the head to look between your legs. Take a deep breath and inhale, then exhale. Bring your bring your pelvis into place, your middle back, upper back, ears draw long, and shoulders set. Again, inhale, exhale, pubic bone to ribs, rounding up, middle back, upper back, head drops down. I inhale here, and then I exhale. Pelvis first, middle back, upper back, ears draw long, and shoulders set. Moving on to seated exercises. We're going to put the band around our feet and do some rolling and some roll backs. I'm going to put the band around my feet here. You can choose to crisscross the band if you want to get a little bit more stability. So let's just start here. We're going to just pretend we're rowing and squeezing our shoulder blades together and then releasing forward. Sitting tall, I'm on my sit bones. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, pulling back, and then releasing forward. Exhale, squeeze, and release. Keep your feet fixed in one spot. Don't let them rotate in or out, and squeeze, release. Again, squeeze. Last one, squeeze, and release. Now we're gonna roll back. So I'm gonna inhale, exhale, roll back just to here, and then come back up and pull my shoulder blades together. I roll back nice and controlled and come back up and squeeze. Again, roll back, rounding through the small of your back, and then come back up, squeeze. 2 more, round it back, and up, and squeeze. 1 more, round it back, come back up, and squeeze. Very good. All right, we're gonna lie down and do some roll over, okay? I'm gonna bring both legs up into tabletop. You can choose to crisscross one ankle over the other. So our rollover prep is where we just come up and back down. If you want to uncross and do straight legs, you can do the full thing and back down. We'll do 5 with the right leg crossed over and then 5 with the left. You're really working your lower tummy muscles here. Super important for our back strength. All right, we're gonna inhale, exhale, lift up and back down. Notice the angle. I'm taking my legs to the ceiling. I'm not letting my knees collapse into my chest. And up and back down. 2 more. Round up and back down. 1 more. We round up and down. Swap legs here. Or uncross and keep them both straight. I inhale, exhale, lift for 1 and lower down. Lift for 2 and back down. Lift for 3, really push through the arms if you need to. 4 and down, and 1 more for 5 and down. Very good. All right, so from here, I'm gonna take my arms up overhead. We're gonna go all the way up into sitting. I'm gonna inhale, exhale, round up and come up. If you wanna do it with the knees bent, you can. The arms go up, and then I slowly take myself back down. You can do straight legs as well. Inhale, exhale, come up. Try to go tall, arms up, really getting that extension through your spine. Lowering down. Again, inhale, exhale, lift, take it up and down. If you need to frog your legs, you can do that, taking your knees out to the side. Sometimes that helps. If you're getting gripping in your hips, 1 more time. Last one, inhale, exhale, lift and come up, and then lower back down. All right, we're gonna go on to our sides and do our side leg series with the band. I'm gonna put the band around my left leg since I'm lying on my right side. You, again, want it to be nice and flat. I'm going to put both ends of the band in my hand and secure it at the top of my hip. You want it to be so that your palm is down as you do this. Both legs are straight, I'm stacked, and I have my little peephole underneath my waist. That means that the top leg is slightly longer than the bottom leg. All right, I have it fixed here. I'm gonna take my leg up and just pull it down. Really think about cinching those inner thighs together as you pull the band down. Foot down, yep. Inhale, exhale, pull it down. Inhale, exhale, pull. One more time, inhale, exhale, pull it down. Moving on to circles, keeping the knees straight, foot in line with the hip height. And we circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring both legs forward. We're going to stack them and put the band in front of our hip now. My foot again is in the line with my hip height. I kick it forward and I push it back. Your legs should stay nice and horizontal here. I don't want you to kick it higher as you kick it back. It's one straight plane. And kick. 2 more. We bring it forward and we kick it back. And again, bring it forward and kick back. Put your band to the side. We'll work our inner thigh. I'm bending my top leg behind my bottom leg, and I'm just going to lift and lower that bottom leg. We're working our inner thigh, which is called our adductor muscle group. Up and down, nice and controlled. And you can point the toes if you want. Now let's circle 10 each way. I lift it up and I circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Move to the other side. Flip-flop yourself. I'm going to put the band around my right foot. Find the center of your band. Secure it around your foot. Hold the band in your hand so that your palm is down. I'm stacked, so I'm nice and vertical here. And we'll start with just lifting the leg up and back down. Just lift, inhale, exhale, pull it down. Inhale, exhale, pull. If you want more of a workout, you can position your hand like this and pull down. Just increases the levered arm. One more time, inhale, exhale, pull down. Let's circle 10 each way. We circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring both legs slightly forward. I'm going to move my weight. All right, I'm fixing the band now in front of my hip, lifting my foot to the height of my hip. I kick forward and I push back. Inhale, exhale, kick. Remember, squeeze that glute to push it back. And again, kick it back. Inhale, exhale, push. One more time, inhale, exhale, kick it back. Putting our band to the side, we'll do the inner thigh. I'm bending my top leg. Keeping the bottom leg straight, just lift and lower. Get a nice stretch or activity of that inner thigh. Lift and lower. Lift. One more. Take it up and down. Let's circle that bottom leg. So we lift the bottom leg and we circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. We're going to move into sitting. I want you to sit crisscross this time. So we're going to come up sitting nice and tall on our sit bones. I'm going to take the band and lengthen the band out, and we're going to do some spine twists here. So I'm nice and long. I'm going to wrap the band around so I have something to grip. And we'll start by doing a twist for a 3 count one way, come back forward, and a 3 count the other. What I want you to be super aware of is keep the constant tension in the band. The band should be hitting your chest the whole time. As you twist, if you let your arms come forward, the band's going to move away from your chest. This will make you work your arms a little bit more. The activity is coming from the core driving it, not the arms moving. Take a deep breath here. Inhale, then exhale, twist for 1, further for 2, further for 3. Inhale, bring it forward. The other side, we twist and go for 1, 2, 3. Bring it forward. Again, we twist for 1, further for 2, further for 3. Inhale, exhale, go. Blow 1, blow 2, blow 3, and bring it forward. Take the band up overhead, and let's just work on pulling it out behind our head and back up. Nice big stretch through our chest and back up. Good, nice long stretch and up. One more time, feel that pull and back up. Let's just stretch in our side bend position. We'll stagger our legs, 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. And we'll start by painting the rainbow with our arms or waving in the wind. Here we go. We're gonna inhale, exhale, lift up and over, get a big stretch here. And then down. The other side, take it up and stretch. And down. Again, we take it up and stretch, nice and long. And down. And the other side, big stretch here. And down. Swing your legs the other way. Or reverse that motion. I'm going to inhale, exhale, lift and take it up. And down. And again, lift. And down. One more each way. Take it up and stretch. Last one. Take it up and stretch. And down. Back to our crisscross legs. We're going to spine stretch forward now. My hands are in front of me. I want you to tuck your chin, lengthen forward. Feel the stretch in the small of your back. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands up. Stack your spine up tall. Inhale, exhale, tuck your chin, round and go. Pulling the belly in. Inhale here. And exhale all the way back up, stacking yourself tall. And we are all finished for today. I hope you guys had a good class. Just keep in mind, for those of you that were not with us earlier, I am out of town next week, so there will be no class next week. But I hope to see you on the 13th. Thank you guys. I did record this, so